Let's bring in CNN political analyst and Washington Post contributor Josh Rogin. Too late, you say, Josh?
Well, that's right, and that's not my opinion. That's the opinion of millions of Syrians who have been suffering under Russian war crimes that were committed in Aleppo and in places like Homs and Dara and East Ghouta, and chemical weapons and the starvation as sieges as a weapon of war, and the use of cluster munitions and other banned weapons to indiscriminately kill civilians. Syria is where Putin practiced the war crimes that he's using in Ukraine now. Syria is also where Putin figured out that if he just kills enough people for long enough, the international community will ignore it and move on. Syria is also the place where everyone in the Russian military learned that there is no accountability, that 11 years into the Syrian war, there are almost no prosecutions, there are almost no tribunals, and we've taught the Russians and we've taught Putin that the international community has the ability to turn away from these war crimes. That's exactly the lesson that he learned.
So what then, though, Josh, is the lesson for now? How do you turn this around and make it applicable to the present? What's happening here in Ukraine?
Right. Well, what war crimes experts and activists tell me is that, first of all, what you have to do is you have to document everything. You have to remember that there are no statute of limitations for crimes against humanity, and that every bomb that goes off in a hospital in Ukraine and every starvation siege is a crime that can be prosecuted at any time in the future. So the most important thing is to collect the evidence. And the second thing is that we cannot only address war crimes in one place or another. That when Putin commits war crimes in Syria, or he commits them in Grozny, or he commits them in Ukraine, the international community has to treat all of those the same. And that means that we can't just solve the Ukraine crisis. We also have to solve the Syria crisis, because Putin is committing the same war crimes in both places. And we can't have this attitude that we only care about mass atrocities when they happen to countries that look like us or closer to us. And that, once we allow Putin to destroy the norms of war crimes and crimes against humanity, they're really hard to get back. So that means that it's never too late to prosecute the war crimes. It's never too late to stop them. Now, of course, the Syrians would also say that we should protect civilians from the war crimes. They want weapons to kill the Russians that are trying to kill them, and that's what the Ukrainians want too, and I'm for that as well.
Yeah, make this the last time for Vladimir Putin, if the world can, if the world wants to. Josh Rogin, thank you so much.
Anytime.